morning everyone, it's Cathy here again. Welcome back to my channel, Memories Made Magical. I've come on this lovely sunny Sunday morning to show you a haul that I made at a show last Sunday. We had it at Newbury racecourses in the UK, and it was Stamperama. We had a Stamperama on. Stamperama, obviously exhibition we've been having over the last few weeks in different places in the UK, and last week it was quite local to me in Newbury. So I'd like to show you some of the goodies that I managed to pick up there. I'm going to do these in sections, and I will probably, depending on time, how long it takes, because it was quite a big haul I made, because obviously I hadn't been to a craft fair for 3 years because of lockdown and what have you, so I actually made the most of it. So I bought quite a lot of stuff. So I might do it in 2 parts, but we'll just see how we go with time. So the first little haul I've got here, which was some essentials, some little inks and things, and this was from a place, a stall called A Crafty Place, and they are craftyplace.co.uk. so I will link all the links to all the websites in the description box at the end of this video, so you can have a look and see where you can actually get all these supplies online if you're not able to go, if you don't live in the UK and aren't able to go to one of the Stamperama shows. I'll get it right in a minute. Okay, so the first one is A Crafty Place, as I say. So I've been thinking about getting some water brushes for quite a long time now, because if you follow my channel you'll know that I've got some watercolour brush markers, and I've also got some watercolour pencils, but I didn't have any watercolour brushes. So these are the water brushes, and there was 3 in there, and that was £6. So roughly about £2 each, so I thought that was pretty good. So I picked that up. I'm going to put the things to one side once I've shown you, so I can make some room for some more. Then I also found some glue applicators, some little glue bottles to decant some of my bigger glue bottles into smaller ones, with very fine tip nozzles, and they've all got the stainless steel pins in them as well to stop the glue tip from clogging and to keep it all nice and ready for use. And that was £3.25 for 3 little bottles. So it works out just over £1 each. The next item I got was an adhesive eraser. Now, I don't know about a lot of people, but I find sometimes if I've overshot the end of a card or something with some double-sided tape, I get all the glue. And yes, I can rub it off with my fingers. I've been doing that, but I found this little adhesive eraser by Creative Expressions. So it says it's perfect for removing leftover tape adhesive, which is just what I wanted, and that was £3.60. So as I say, all of the things that I've bought from these various websites at Stamperama will be available on their website. They're all UK based companies as well, just to let you know. If obviously you live in the States, America, or in other countries, I haven't had a look at the websites, but you could have a look and see, you know, a lot of websites these days do ship internationally. So the next one I bought was a nice 3-pack of archival ink, which is acid-free, permanent, waterproof in jet black. Now again, if you follow my channel, you know that Memento ink is normally, if I can find it, is normally my ink of choice. But I've heard quite a lot of good reports about archival ink, so I thought I'd give it a go, especially when there was three inks in a pack for £6.50. I thought that was pretty reasonable, and it's actually by the company Ranger. So I know Ranger are a really good company, good make, because obviously Tim Holtz Uses a lot of Ranger products. So that's that. And then the next couple of things I bought were some blending tools and some blending refills. I've got into blending a little bit now, and I've found that I'm hooked on blending, and I like to do quite a lot of blending with my cards. So I wanted some more refills because I was lucky enough at Christmas to get some of the Tim Holtz mini Distress ink pads. So I wanted to be able to keep each colour on the pad and not have to keep washing them out. So I've already got a couple of the little dabbers there, but I thought I'd get another couple which have got 2 extra tops on them for changing your inks, and then I got another little packet of 10 blending tool refills. These again were quite reasonable because I have seen them on eBay. I was going to buy them on eBay and I saw them, they were quite pricey. But here I got the 2 dabbers with 4 little refills for £3.75, and then I got the 10 piece for £4.25. So again, that was quite reasonable. And these aren't all show prices. I found a lot of the things that I bought at the show were the same price on the individual websites, which is quite nice. So then I went to a stall which was called Crafty Devils. So again, that's craftydevillspapercraft.co.uk for the website, and as I say, I'll be listing that. And I wanted some more glue. I like to use I've been using Art Glitter Glue, which is a nice glue to use, but I've also found that it's quite pricey over here. I don't know, I think in America I think you use it quite a lot, but over here it seems to be quite pricey for quite a small bottle. So I was trying to find some more reasonably priced glue. So I found from this particular stall, Crafty Devils, I found the Craft Artist Super Tacky Glue. If you can see that there. And that was, I think it was £3.49. And then I got a nice big tube here. I think actually this one was £3.49, so that's a PVA adhesive tacky glue, again, which is very good for cards and for chipboard. It says a super tacky glue for arts, crafts, DIY and hobbies, and it's got a fine precision nib on there. Don't know if you can, oopsie daisy, don't know if you can see that, it's quite fine, which is quite nice. So that was only £3.49 for that bottle, so I thought that was extremely reasonable. And then I found they had a bottle of MDF glue. So I thought MDF, because I like to make mini albums, which I'm going to start getting back into my mini albums, doing some more. Getting ready for presents for Christmas and things like that. So this is going to be lovely for chipboard and wood and MDF, and you can use it on cards as well. And it clears, it dries clear, which is nice, and obviously it's acid and lignin free. Can't get my words out this morning, I do apologise. So that's the MDF glue. So I had a bit of a glue fest. I bought this one, which was stencil glue, because I've never actually seen stencil glue around. So that's repositionable. So when you're using your stencils and you want to keep them in place, just pop a little bit on the back of the stencil and it keeps it in place. But because it's repositionable, you can pull it off and it won't ruin your projects. So that's nice. That was £3.99, I think. And then I also bought another thing which is good for mini albums and cards, is the bookbinding glue. So it's Glue It by Pimflair. So Pimflair, as you probably know if you live in the UK, is quite a reputable company that we have over here. They bring out lots of things and they're really good for glues and adhesives and stuff like that. So this one was very reasonable. Pimflair glue, this was £4.99 I think. And as I say, Crafty Devils have this available on their website. So that's that one. So the next one, just trying to work out my little receipts here. Crafty Devils again. They had what you call a little bargain bin, and in their bargain bin everything was £1. So the first one I bought was some little antique keys to either go as embellishments on cards or albums, and they come with a little brad backs as well to put them on, and various sizes, and I liked them so much I bought some more. So they were different ones, and again they were only £1 each, so I thought bargain. And then my granddaughter was with us. One of my granddaughters was with us this time when we went to the show. I went to the show, luckily. It was a girls' day out. I went with my granddaughter and two of my daughter-in-laws. And my granddaughter picked this out of the bargain bin, and she brought it over and she said, "Nana, Mummy wants to know if you'd like this," because they know how much I like my Santoro girl. Honestly, I do apologise. Santoro Girls, Gorgeous Girls by Santoro. And this is a little collectible stamp, a little Christmas one. There. And this was number 8. My Christmas Friend, that one's called, by Santoro. And that again was £1. So that was a bargain. So then, following, obviously I went round, we were there for 2 or 3 hours. Managed to have a good look around. The next stall I visited was Honeydew Crafts. This is Honeydew Crafts, and their website is honeydewcrafts.co.uk, I think. There we go, honeydewcrafts.co.uk, that's their website. And this is a little anti-static bag for when you're doing embossing and you don't want to get your embossing powder flying everywhere. You just want it where you put your ink. Then you wipe it over the image. Before you stamp it, and then it says gently wipe over the area to be stamped and embossed, and then it stops. It makes the embossing powder just go exactly where you want it on the image and not fly all over the rest of your card, so it makes a mess and you have to try and clear that up. So that's that. So it's just a little fabric bag that contains some powder. There we are, that was £3.99, so that was quite a good price. And then again from Honeydew Crafts I wanted some red liner tape, and I couldn't find many places that had red liner tape. In fact, I think Honeydew Crafts that particular day was the only place that had some red liner tape, and I got some small ones, so let's just see. Let me just get a ruler and tell you the width of this. That's 1/2 centimetre. So that's 0.5 centimetres depth there. So I got 2 of those, and they were £1.50 each. They were quite expensive, but I needed some red line tape, so I got those. And then this one is 1 centimetre, or in inches, we're going inches, and that's 1/2 inch, just under 1/2 inch. And that one is just under 1/4 inch. I've got 2 of those and 2 of those. So they were also what I bought from Honeydew Crafts. I'm going to put those over there because they obviously all stick together because they're red liner tape and they're very strong. Moving along, I went to Glitz Crafts. So that was Glitz Crafts Limited. And I bought some stencils. And the first one I bought was paw print, so I thought that would be nice to use as a background on some animal cards. Animal cards like dogs, cats, anything with paws. I want to start using stencils a little bit more, so that was £3.85. And the next stencil I bought was the honeycomb. I think bees are very popular at the moment, and I thought this was quite a nice background, so I want to try and do some distress inks over that, maybe do a nice rainbow effect. And then the next one I bought was the brick background, and these are a nice size for doing cards. So they're 4.5 inches by, let's get this right, let me see, just a bit over 4.5 inches wide by just over 5.5 inches long. So that's the brick one. And then the last one I got was the circle weave. So I got quite a few different ones there. And as I say, they were £3.85 each. And again, if you look on the website, they stock a lot of stencils on there. It was hard actually, because there was so much choice, it was hard to make a decision. And then the last thing I got from Glitz Craft was this, and it's a set of 3 bees. And if I just open that up, let's have a look. Let's just open that up. Just get a pair of scissors. Scissors don't want to work. Let's try these ones. That's better. Okay, so let's take this out. This was one of the samples I saw that they'd already put together and painted, decorated, and it looked absolutely beautiful. And it's actually called Be Fabulous. If you can see there, Be Fabulous. And they had this up, and I'm going to use this as wall art in my craft room. And the nice thing I liked about it is they've got the word there, the sentiment of Be Fabulous, but they also have the shadow. So when you stick it together and you've painted it, it gives you a beautiful word there. So I'm going to actually have it in front of my craft desk here. And then it came with a large bee that's got a heart on him, so you put that there for his wings, so that's really nice. And then it came with a medium-sized bee who's got a medium-sized heart there. There, just look, and you can't. Obviously, I will probably do, when I've finished this. I'll probably do a video and just to show you the finished bee or bees, so that you get a better idea of what they look like when they're painted. But they are beautiful. And then we've got 3 separate hearts that you can use, just dotted around. And when they were painted all lovely in black and yellow, they looked, and red for the hearts, they looked absolutely fabulous. So once I've done that little project, I will just do a little video just showing it, because it doesn't actually give it credit when it's unpainted MDF. And again, on the website, on the Glitz Craft website, they do some beautiful MDF pieces, so you can, sorry, I'm just turning my phone down because a message came through, so I don't want to keep having dings all the way through. Okay, so then let's have a look and see where we are with time. Okay, so the next stall I visited, let's get these glues out of the way now because you've seen those. Right, so the next stall I visited was, let's just have a look. Was Sweet Poppy Stencils, the craft station. And I picked up a lovely Sweet Poppy stamp plate of sentiments, which I love, positive, inspirational little sayings and verses and phrases. So this one really took my eye, because the first one on the plate says, "Family are like branches on a tree. We grow in the different directions, but our roots remain as one. And then you've got live, love and laugh. And then you have love you to the moon and back, happy birthday, friend, and life is about making memories. And I think these stamps will be lovely for cards or any type of craft project, especially sort of putting them on pages of a memory album. That would be a nice title for a memory album or a mini book. Life is about making memories. And that was £11.99. So I thought that was well worth it, because you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 little stamps there, which is again lovely. Okay, so then we get on to our stamps, and I went to a stall called Dies to Die For, which is absolutely wonderful because they are a company in the UK again that actually stocks American dies and stamps and papers. And that's something that in the UK we find really difficult to get hold of, is the American wonderful stamps and dies that I've seen. Companies like Lawn Fawn and My Favourite Things, which is some of the stamps that I bought there. They also stock Mama Elephant and lots of other American stamps and dies. Unfortunately, they haven't been able to stock Hello Bluebird stamps and dies at the moment, but hopefully, fingers crossed, they will be able to, because that's another company that I absolutely adore. So the first one I picked up was, it's called now it does tell you somewhere, Which Way is the Candy? So I thought, obviously sometime for Halloween. We've got a lovely little witch there and a cute little bat, nice couple of pumpkins and a frog and a moon and some clouds, and then it's got some beautiful little sentiments on here. Having a friend like you is such a treat. Halloween greetings. You've got crafted by, so then you could actually add your name and make the card personally by you. Obviously that one was Which Way is the Candy? You're beautiful. I'm bats about you. A Halloween hello, and I'm under your spell. Oh, and on there is a treat for you from me. So that was a lovely, lovely little stamp plate. That was £13.50, but I've been waiting to get some Favourite Things stamps and Lawn Fawn stamps, so I just had to buy it. The next one I got was one of the ones that I've been looking for absolutely ages, and this is the Snow Buddies by My Favourite Things, and I just think this is absolutely adorable. I've seen little cards made using this stamp on Pinterest and YouTube and various other social media platforms, and I just think it's absolutely adorable, so I had to get that one. So it's the Snow Buddies, and it says, sending bundles of hugs. I have so much fun when we're together. You are a flurry of fun. You're my favourite snow buddy. I have a ball when I'm with you. And then you've got some little snowflakes there in various sizes, and you've got an adorable little snowman, a nice little snow buddy dog, and what looks like, I'm not sure if that's a little pig or a kangaroo, not quite sure what it is, but he's absolutely adorable anyway. And then you've got two little friends as well. It could be friends, it could be cousins, who like to play in the snow with the animals and make the snowman. So that's absolutely fabulous. And the other one that I've been really looking for a very long time was Here We Go A-Waddling by Lawn Fawn. And I've seen this one for the last few years being used on YouTube and various other things, Pinterest and places like that. And I just thought, I've really got to get that stamp. So this one was £12 in there. And as I say, Dies to Die For are a fantastic website. They stock lots of the American, as I say, lots of the American products that we can't actually readily get over here in New York, in the UK. So well worth a visit. And as I keep saying, I will be listing the links to these websites at the bottom of the description. And then my last place, it had to be my last place because basically I ran out of money for this particular trip, and this was the website called the Stamp Hut, thestamphut.co.uk, and I spent quite a bit of money there because there were some beautiful things that they had on there. They stock two of my favourite stamp and die companies, and that is Woodware Craft Collection and Creative Expressions, and they are basically together. So this one is called Doodle Hummingbird, and that was £6.80, and I probably wish I'd gone to this stall first, a Stamp Hut, because it had so many of the stamps that I wanted, but saying that, I wouldn't have gone to the other places and got the things I wanted to get, so I think I did it in the right order in the end. Probably spent a bit more money than I expected, but I think we always do as crafters now and again, because we just find these things, when we get to the end of our budget, we find these things that we just got to have. So I just thought to myself, because I hadn't been to a craft fair for 3 years, then I deserve to treat myself, because it probably won't, to pay back all the money and everything else and get time to use all the products in the crafting, it'll probably be another couple of years before I go to another big exhibition again. So this little plate has got the little doodle hummingbird on there and a little dandelion, and then it's got a little thank you on there as well, which is nice, and that was £6.80. So Creative Expressions and Woodware Craft Collection are fabulous quality, and the stamps are just so good to use that it was well worth the money. And then we've got this wonderful little guy, I don't know if you can see the colours of him that you can do, and this one is the Doodle Elephant, and I'd seen this one on cards, so I had to have that one. So that's the Doodle Elephant. He was £6.80 as well, and he's beautiful dressed up. He looks like he's going to a I would say Indian, but I'm not sure. I think he might be an African elephant because his ears are quite big, but obviously I'm not an expert on elephants, so I can't tell. But he looks like he must be going to a carnival or something like that, all dressed up with his paint, and then he's got some bubbles around there that you can use as well. So he's just adorable. And then I had a little splurge on some Woodware stamps because I love the artist Francoise Reed, and there's also other artists here that I've found. So this one, let me see, don't know if it actually tells you who designs this one, not quite sure, I'd have to have a look, but this one is called Owl Love. So there's a cute little image of two little owls sitting on a branch. It's got a nice heart, a couple of heart stamps there, and that one is from one owl to another and hoot, and then down at the bottom it's you're a hoot my friend and owl always love you. And if you follow my channel you know that I love play on words. I think it's just really cute and fun. So that's those two. That was £6. The next one is this one, which is Decorative Hair. Now I think he's really pretty, and again he's got flowers and hearts and leaves, and you could colour him in to your heart's content. And this one's got Happy Easter if you want to use it for Easter, but of course you can use it for all different occasions. We've got a Happy Birthday there, and Some Bunny Loves You, so you can even do it for Valentine's Day or just because you want to cheer somebody up. I think that's a really cheerful little image. And that was actually £5.50. So that was a nice one. The next one is, and this one is by Francoise Reed, and as far as I know, it's one of her new ones, her new Christmas stamps that she's brought out. And this one is called Robin Post. So it's got a nice little Old English post box there, that in some places in the UK you'll still see, but not many of them anymore. with a number 25 on the front for Christmas Day. And it's got Robin Mail and Have a First Class Christmas. A little envelope there, a heart, little snowflake and some cute little robins. And the robins are actually attached. And there's one separate robin there, so you can just dot some more robins about if you want some more. Okay, that was £6. The next one, I think this is another one of her new ones for Christmas this year, Christmas 22, Francoise Reed. And this is Christmas House, which I thought was really lovely. It's got the 25 there, big stamp. And it's got, I think all these little words are actually separate. I haven't opened them yet, but I think all the little words are separate stamps that you can put around your image and or put in the middle like they've done there. And it's got a nice big snowflake on there, and you've got Happy Christmas, and you've got love, 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 love. You can't have too much love at Christmas. So I shall be making a start on my Christmas cards and my Christmas and my mini albums this year very soon. So that'll be a nice one to do. And the next one was an absolute adorable little snowman. He looks as though he's melting. He absolutely melted my heart when I saw him. And he's called, obviously, Mr. Frosty. And I fell in love with Mr. Frosty. And you can see he's got a little robin on there. Beautiful. And they're nice large stamps as well. You get a really good main focal image on a 6x6 or a A5 card or a A6 card as we use in the UK. So just the little ones, which I think there are 6x4, an A6 card, roughly, let's have a look, 4, yep, that's about 4 inches by, yeah, 5. So a 6x4 card, he'd make a lovely main image on there. He was £6 as well. Next one, another sentiment stamp plate, and this one's called Friendships. £6 again. It's got a nice collection of sentiments there. Love you to the moon and back. Happy, happy, happy birthday. Call me anytime. So you could use that for someone who is having a little bit of a hard time, maybe be feeling a bit down, need cheering up, so make a little card there. Together is our favourite place to be. Friends are the family that you choose. And side by side or miles apart, friends are forever close to your heart. And you're a very special friend. So that was a nice one. I thought I could use for many, many different occasions. £6 again. Next one, woodware again, obviously. This one is designed by Jane Gill, I think this is, or Jane Jill. Not sure how we pronounce that. I think it's Jane Gill, but apologies if I got it wrong. And that was Scented Blooms. Now I think they look a bit like poppies, but I'm not sure if they are poppies, because I think maybe, not sure if the leaves are right, but I just thought this is so beautiful, pretty. Again, I've seen this stamp used so many times and I thought I've got to get that. Looks beautiful when it's coloured in. £6. Then I've bought some DL cards, or slimline cards, as you probably say in the United States of America, but I needed some stamps to go on those sort of cards. So I got some Christmas ones. Lovely little collection of snowmen. I don't know what a term for a group of snowmen is, but they're just jolly little snowmen. This one's actually called the Snowman Family. So the Snowman family are out having fun in the snow, and I just thought, adorable. Again, £6. Again, designed by Francoise Reed. Beautiful quality stamps, lovely images, and they just are guaranteed to make someone smile who receives the card. Next one, absolutely loved it, but thought I would get something that wasn't just for Christmas, and this one's called Le Chat. Le Chat. So that's French, obviously, for the cats. And there we are, little family of cats, happy cats. I thought they were really sweet. That was £6. Again, I love monkeys. I absolutely love monkeys, and I found this one. This one's actually called Let's Go Bananas. £6 again. Lovely big stamp. It's a really nice DL or slimline card. And on there it says Let's Go Bananas. And you've got a little family or a little group of friends. Little monkey friends. Got one, obviously, you've always got one in the group that decides to do something different to the others. He's standing upside down. So again, that'll make a nice, jolly little card any time of the year to cheer somebody up, or it could be a child's birthday card. Anytime card. I think monkeys are, everybody knows a few cheeky monkeys in their life. Next one. If you follow my channel, you'll know that I bought lots and lots of Francoise Reed's gnomes, because Norman, I think that's the name of her gnome, that's what her gnomes are based on, a little gnome called Norman. He's always in different situations and up to lots of little things, and this time this is a happy birthday one. This is called the Floral Hat. So there's Norman wearing his floral hat, really tall floral hat, and it's so tall he's got a little bird, a little blue bird or a little robin sitting on it, and you've got some nice flowers there, and this is the whole stamp, one big whole stamp with a bee over there, and on here it's got another little stamp that says hello, and then down the bottom you've got happy birthday or you are my favourite friend. So that's a nice little cheerful all year round type image. Then I went back to Christmas again, and I love snowmen, all in different guises and different situations, and I had to have this one. So it's got just a nice simple happy Christmas on, and it's got all the little snowmen all stacked up on top of one another. This one's actually called Snow Buddies. Beautiful little image. Again, £6. And last but by no means least is the gingerbread men. So this year my little granddaughter, one of my youngest granddaughters, is going to be 3 this year. She'll be 3 in September. So I thought, I love the idea of what you do in America, the gingerbread houses, and it's become quite popular over here. One of my daughter-in-laws does it for one of my granddaughters, makes a gingerbread house. So I thought I'm going to try and make one for one of my youngest granddaughters as well. And I know she likes gingerbread men because she loves the film Shrek. She likes the gingerbread men that's in Shrek. And so I thought this would be quite fun. And you've got a ho 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 on there. And I think they're separate. Is the ho and the ho and the ho? I think the ho 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 is separate stamps, although I'm not sure. They might be attached. I'll see once I take it out. In fact, maybe I'll take it out and just have a look. I haven't actually started using these stamps yet. I thought I'd let you have a look before I do. So let's just peel that back and see if the ho ho ho. Yep, the ho ho hos are attached. Attached as part of the stamp, which is lovely. And then the other sentiment we've got on there is gingerbread fun. Whoops, sorry if you can see that. There we go. And that was £6 as well. So all of these fun goodies, I hope you've enjoyed having a look, and I will be bringing back various videos and be making some projects using all these lovely, lovely stamps, and hopefully you'll come back and watch some of those. But until then, thank you ever so much for watching today. I've had a lot of fun showing you all the products that I've bought, and until next time, please take care, but as always, happy crafting.